Hey traders, welcome back to our channel. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, and in today's video, I am going to share with you one of the top recommended brokers that I recommend based on our personal experience. So we only recommend services that we personally use. You will never see us refer or recommend anything to you that we haven't personally used. So I do a lot of digging when it comes to Forex brokers and just the best opportunities out there. And I just want to share with you a broker that has worked very well for us over the years. So my number one broker right now is Trader's Way. Okay. Trader's Way is a phenomenal broker. I absolutely love them. We also use a regulated broker at the time. It's Oanda. Now, if you're using Oanda, great. To be honest, they are becoming my least favorite, and I'll explain why, but they're not horrible. And if you are in the US, you really don't have many options to choose from. There's very little regulated brokers. So with this being said, one thing I recommend is not to put all your eggs in one basket. There are pros and cons to going with a regulated broker versus an unregulated broker. And really what that means is that if you are with a regulated broker, you are with a broker that is adhering to very strict guidelines in terms of respecting regulatory bodies and how they operate their business. So they follow very strict regulations, which protects your money somewhat. So you have to read the fine print of a lot of these companies, because I learned with Oanda, for example, that in the event of a bankruptcy, for example, if things happen and their business went wrong, would I get paid? Is my money protected if anything happens? And I did learn that they do protect their customers, but to an extent. Okay, if they had to pay out debt, they're going to pay out all their debt and you'd be the last to get paid. So if you lost, let's say $60,000 in your trading account, but they only have $15,000 to pay you, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get that $15,000 and that's it. Okay. I've talked to Oanda personally. This is how it was explained to me. And if you find something different, then kudos. But this is what I'm just sharing with you from my own personal research. So good to know. I'm just researching, doing my due diligence. Now, with an unregulated broker, I wanted to know, why are these brokers called unregulated? I used to hear so many bad things about unregulated brokers, and I just had to do some personal digging just to understand the whole thing behind it. Okay, why did so many brokers leave the US? So I learned that in 2008, when President Obama passed the Dodd-Frank Act, that a lot of brokers who were registered in the US, regulated brokers, left and went offshore, meaning that they went to operate internationally, because the stipulations that were passed on them was that they had to now go from paying, let's say, a few thousands of dollars to over $1 million just to have a broker license. And that wasn't feasible for a lot of them because it cut into their profits. Brokers need to be profitable as well as we do, right? So they went offshore and started operating. Now, there are some that are probably scams out there, so you always need to do your research and your homework. But I will tell you that Trader's Way, they have been in business since 2011. We've been using them since 2015. I absolutely love this broker, hands down. Now, they do not accept US clients right now. Okay, they did before, but they stopped accepting US clients. The only way you can get into this broker is if you are referred by one of their top performing traders. And I'm pleased to say that we are one of them. So we have an excellent relationship with them. We've proven our profitability and our consistency over time, and we just have developed an awesome relationship. And I'm really excited that this broker has worked out very well for us. A few reasons why I love them: they have 24/7 customer support. You can pick up the phone and contact them. You can also message them. I honestly don't call them much. I have a personal representative. My husband and I, if we need to contact them, we have an issue with one of our clients or our students, we can contact them, and I love that. Okay, I can get a quick answer within a matter of minutes to an hour or so. So I love that about Trader's Way. Now, if you've heard negative things about Trader's Way, I just want to tell you that there's negative information out there everywhere. If you go look up even the best broker, you're still going to hear negative things, because people have more negative things to say than good things. So this is why I am creating this video, because we don't hear enough about the positive experiences of services when we use them. So getting back to why I use this broker, I love that I have been able to experience moving big amounts of money into the broker and also moving it out. And so I know that I can at least get my money back if I put my money in. I've never had a problem withdrawing or depositing. I love the features to be able to withdraw and also deposit. We like to withdraw via Bitcoin at the moment. It just works perfect for us. It's a fast transaction and we love it. Also, this broker has very low spreads and also transaction fees. So when you are choosing a broker, you want to make sure that the spreads are very reasonable, because that is the cost of doing business. So the less you can pay in spreads, the more money you keep in your pocket. One thing I'm going to do is take you, for example, to Oanda, to our broker there, and I'm going to just show you the difference. Okay, so when you're trading on leverage, you need to understand that leverage can hurt you, but it can also reward you as well. So with Trader's Way, you can trade up to 1 to 1,000 leverage. Okay, that's a lot of leverage. You honestly don't need that much, but if you have a very small account, like let's say you're just wanting to test your strategy, you only have $500 in your account and you need a high leverage account, that's going to allow you to open some trades and test out your strategy. If you are trading with Oanda, where let's say the leverage is 1 to 25, you're not going to be able to do much. You may be able to open, 1 to 3 trades or whatever it might be, depending on the pair that you're trading. And you're going to have to be very strategic in how you trade. So in my opinion, the low leverage accounts, like extremely low leverage, sometimes you won't even know what the broker offers. You have to go in and look at their list of pairs and know, okay, this is the leverage that they offer for these particular types of pairs, and then compare that with some other brokers. So let me just show you a quick list and I'll show you Oanda's compared to Trader's Way. So here on Oanda's website, you can see the leverage here for each pair. So they have some for 50 to 1. That is the highest leverage you can trade with this broker. They then have some that is only 10 to 1, and anything that's crossed out you can see. So everything that's 10 to 1, then you can see exactly which pairs those are. If I wanted to go to ones are 20 to 1, you can see there's very minimal pairs that you can trade that only have a 1 to 20 leverage. Okay. If I go to 50 to 1, then you can see all the pairs that are available to trade with a leverage of 50 to 1, which actually is more than enough than you need. Now, if we compare leverage to Trader's Way from that of Oanda, you can see the minimum available leverage is based on your balance. So I actually contacted them personally so that you could see this. It says, for example, maximum leverage of 1 to 1,000 is allowed for balances under 5,000. So if you have an account under 5,000, then you can trade with a leverage of 1 to 1,000, and you want to be trained in leverage to know how to manage that. Once your balance is over 5,000, maximum leverage allowed is 1 to 500. So it gives you leverage based on your balance. So once you trade from 50,000 to 60,000, your leverage is 1 to 400. Basically, you can trade up to 100,000 and still have 1 to 100 leverage. Okay, so those are the differences there. The other things that you also want to look at is spreads. So spreads are really, really important. So you can see here that even on a spread of, for example, USD JPY right now, it has a 0.5 spread. So let's go and compare that with Oanda, for example, and let's go and look at spreads for Oanda. And now you can see when we compare with Oanda, you're going to pay an average spread of about 1.8 for USD JPY. So when I first started trading, I didn't compare all of these different pairs and the spreads based on the broker that I was using. But as you can see, if I were a scalper, for example, going with Trader's Way is going to definitely make me more profitable trading this particular pair. So those are things you just want to prepare for. You always need to know what your bottom line is going to look like when you are choosing a broker. And if you are new to trading and you don't understand all of that, I'm just giving you a heads up of what to look for. So basically, the lowest spread that you can find out there based on how you trade is definitely going to help you in your bottom line or your cost of doing business. It's going to help you keep that cost low. And then other than that, just think about the things that are important to you. So security, okay? The thing with an offshore broker or an unregulated broker is that they are not required to give you your funds back in the event of anything tragic happening. You have to look at a company's history. You want to understand, why are they even unregulated in the first place? I think when you understand history and things that have happened, especially from a USA standpoint, and then understand how businesses reacted based on what happened, that can give you greater security and understanding, is this good for me or is it not good for me? And if you're not comfortable with it, stick with just a regulated broker. If you're not comfortable, over time, decide what's best for you. But if you are afraid or opposed to an unregulated broker, I just want to tell you that it is not what everyone says it is. And I always recommend you to do your research and try things for yourself and then make an informed decision. So I hope that this video helped you. Now, if you want to use Trader's Way, I'm going to include the link where you can go and get started. If you are outside of the USA, you can go and sign up directly using the link I provided. If you are in the USA, you can only join with our link. So you want to go and click on the link in the description of this video. You're going to put who referred you, Brian Horton, and you're going to put the ID number. That ID number is 1321907. Okay, again, 1321907. 1907. Now, when you are selecting the currency of your account, it's not going to say US. You're going to have to choose euros. So if you are depositing 500 euros, just simply go Google what is 500 euros to US dollar, and that'll let you know how much you're depositing or either withdrawing. You're always going to deposit and withdraw in euro because they are based outside of the US, okay? Your transactions will always convert to US, so you don't have to worry about that. But that is all the information you need is our link. We are an affiliate of Traders Way. I just want to be very transparent about that, which means that we will receive a commission. And our due diligence to you is offering our honest opinion, also offering tools and resources to help you be successful with this broker and hopefully to grow profitably, and also to assist you with any administrative help that you may need. So comment on this video if you have any questions. If there's anything else we can help you with, we'll do our best to answer every question that you have. Best of luck to you in your trading. Make sure you all trade safe, and I will see you in the next video.